Hello, welcome back to my channel. Um, it's been like a year. It's been a year. This is gonna be another Bozo Chronicle, but I'm not really the Bozo in this story, so it's not like my other stories. I'm gonna explain to you where I've been for a year. I was coming back from parole. I was doing good. I never fucked up, but I was doing good, so that I'd show up every 2 months, which is good. That's 6 times a year I'd have to see them. And, I was coming back from parole, and there was this guy on the bus that, he was talking to me, and I offered him some food at my house and shit like that. I'm like, yo, you fucked up, I'll help. So it was set, you know what I mean? And we had to stop in Corn to wait for the last bus to bring me back to Port Jeff. And I was like, yo, if you're hungry, I'll buy a slice of pizza for you, for myself, of course, but for you too. He's like, yeah, please. So I did. I walked to the pizza store, smoking a cigarette, and as we got past the Stop and Shop, two girls come out, and he asked one of the girls for a cigarette, and I figured, that some girls, let me talk. And started talking, blah, 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 and I made plans to hang out at my house, at the shelter. Uh, they were all right with it. I mean, they were down. Of course, they're down. This involves me. Of course, they're down. And I was like, well, I see you got a car. You gonna drive us to my crib, or I gotta catch the bus in like 5 minutes? You know what I mean? She's like, nah, I'll meet you at your house. I was like, all right, no problem. So we went back to the bus stop and went to my house. And let me get a drink. And while I was at the house, I got a text from her saying she's out there. She wanted not at my house, at parking lot right by my house. There's a strip mall, and cause she asked, like, can I meet you there? Instead of your house, and I figured she wanted to make sure it was copacetic. Everything was good, and then she would come back to the house. And I was fine because everything was gonna be good. There was no ill intentions and nothing like that. So she said she was there. I was like, all right. We went down there, and I tried to call her because there was no. I mean, there was cars there, but regular shoppers. You know what I mean? It was like a little before 9. I had to be back by 9 for curfew. And I was like, yo, this girl ain't here. There's no way. I thought there was a setup for, like, I thought I was gonna get robbed, or there was a bunch of dudes that's gonna be with her, and I might get stuck up with a gun, or just jump. You know what I mean? Like robbed. So I told the kid, I said, she wouldn't answer the phone. She would only text. But I'd be like, yo, you got to answer your phone. Where the fuck are you? I was about to, told the kid, yo, I'm about to bounce. You know what I mean? I got to make my curfew. I ain't playing around with with these girls. I think they're going to try to rob me, set me up. And I said, listen, if they rob me, I'll walk up by myself. You know what I mean? If you see me backing up with my hands, that means there's a couple dudes in there and they're trying to rob me. There's no reason for us to both get robbed. Just bounce. Stay by the gym, and I'll walk over to wherever the car is. If I call you over, everything's good. And he was like, all right, that's what's up. And if they had a gun, I probably would empty my pockets. There wouldn't be no fists. And she was just like, she texted me. She's like, I got, just come to the black truck. I'm flashing my lights, bro. A black Nissan Rogue. And I was like, all right. And I start walking to the car, and a dude comes out of the car, and he's like, put your hands on the roof of the car. And I didn't know if it was a dude that was going to try to rob me, or if it was a cop, because he was wearing straight, regular clothes, like clothes that I'm wearing. And I listened. I put my hands on the hood of the car because he sounded like a cop. And the state trooper cars came up. Not no precinct cars, state trooper cars. And he was a state trooper. And they were like trying to search me. I'm like, hey, search me. I don't have nothing on me. You know what I mean? I don't care. And they got to my wallet. And my medication was in my wallet. I was on Suboxone. I always am. And I had a bunch in my, like, wallet. Parole new. Like, you have to put your wallet in the thing to come in. And I left the boxes, you know, at my crib, but I figured if the people at the crib robbed me, at least I still got like 30 or whatever. I had 36, but usually I carry 30, and you know, it gives me time to get more, you know. I said, be careful. And they pulled them out, like, you got a script for this? I'm like, yo, it's 2019. They don't do, I mean, we're in 20 now, but this happened last year. I was like, it's 2019. They don't do no paper scripts. It's all through the computer. Even if they gave me a paper script, the pharmacy would keep it once it got filled, you know? And the pharmacy was right there, filled it at. It's open, call them, you know? And they were like, nah, we locking you up. You straighten it out with the courts. I'm like, whatever. And I went to the Brentwood barracks, the state trooper barracks, and parole violated me. I broke curfew. I broke curfew because I was arrested for some felonious shit, you know what I mean? So I figured I'd fight both of it because I never had a problem with parole. I beat it in the prelim, which I didn't, you know, but they weren't gonna slay me, I didn't think, you know? And the other shit, I would get a drop. But what happened was while I was waiting for all that shit, I got murdered. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna go into detail because I can't right now, but I got murdered. That's all I'll say. You know what I mean? And I wound up in a hospital. You know, I had a seizure, died. You know, I'm not gonna say how it happened. Not right now. And I got brought back to life, and I was in a coma. And the brain surgeon at Brookhaven Hospital, he saved my life. Saved my fucking life. The guy's excellent. And he called my mom. He's like, yo, I had this thing sticking out of my head like a thermostat to see my pressure in my brain because it was swelling up. I had frontal lobe damage. I had brain damage. And he's like, can I do what I have to do, operate, because your son's not going to make it. My mom was like, do whatever you have to do to keep him alive. I don't care. He's like, all right. I got a huge scar. I cut that skin out, cut my skull out and threw my skull in the garbage, you know, and I was in a coma. My brain swelled past my skull and then condensed. I was brought out of the coma a little less than a month. I had no skull, you know, and I was brought because the nurse at, you know, Brookhaven all the nurses kept checking my channel out, watching it, and I pissed off PA, who's a sucker. I'm gonna call you right now, sucker. Actually, here's the bones. I'm gonna call you a sucker because he told me, yo, you fucking famous. I'm like, what you talking about? He's like, you famous. I thought I had some crime on the Channel 12 News. I'm like, what are you talking about? And he's like, I come to work and nobody's working. They're all watching your fucking YouTube channel. I laughed and I was like, whatever. There's nothing I could do. Then I got kicked out. You know what I mean? For that, you know. So what's up, nurses? And the nurses was working on me. She was awesome, you know. Hello, and whatever. I got sent to Peconic Bay to heal, and the doctor there was scumbag. Fuck you. And I was heavily medicated. Still am. You know, I take seizure meds, all this shit. I got brain. I'm not gonna go into detail what my problems are yet, but I got a lot of problems. You know, medical problems, and you know. I was there for a while healing, and in August of last year, I got a 3D printed skull, and he operated again, and he put it on it, and I still got a swelling, spinal fluid on my head. You know, I got a herniated disc. I'm not gonna go into detail. I'm not gonna say nothing about it right now. I can't. And you know, I healed, and I thought that everything was alright. You know, I wound up going to parole, and they were like, yo, just plead guilty to a misdemeanor for your charges, and we'll let you go to Phoenix House, which was only 90 days. And you get your phone so I could do my channel, whatever, you know. I was like, all right, fine. I pled guilty to a misdemeanor possession, which is so stupid because it's my meds. I had a script. You know, parole knew. But I did it because parole said they would give me the 90-day program. And I go to the final hearing, and they took that off the table after I did that and said, you got to do a year. I'm like, you motherfuckers, fuck you. Not my officer. My officer that I got now is awesome. But fuck you for telling me plead guilty to the charge, and you'll give me this, and you take it off the table after, because I would have brought that to trial if I had to, because it was my meds, whatever. Whatever, no misdemeanor. I got felonies, so I don't care about no misdemeanors. And, I was already in the hospital. It was already 9 months, 10, 11, 12, or 8 months, 9 months, whatever. I had a little bit of time. I'm like, fine, I thought I was going to stay in the hospital. Pissed off my doctor in the hospital because medical reasons. I pissed him off and he sent me upstate. I wound up going to the downstate hospital, then Katsaki Hospital. And then I fought for myself to go to population instead of the hospitals, and I went back to Green and finished my bid. The violation, and I came home yesterday. So I'm finally home. I'm free. I get to finish healing, and everything. I didn't fuck up or anything like that. Like, that's the true story. You know what I mean? Like, it's some sucker shit. If I didn't get arrested for the shit, I would never got murdered. You know what I mean? But you know what they say, everything gets greater later. So, and fuck you to the COs in Peconic Bay that will watch me. I always threatened them and told them to take their badge off and their gun off and uncuff me from the bed, and I'll fight you. Because there was some suckers. Fuck you. You know what I mean? And you suckers if you're watching this. And whatever. It's what it is. And I'm happy to be back. I'm at my parents, and things are going good. I still got a lot of stuff I need to take care of and do, But I wanted to touch base because I come back and I look at my channel. My channel blew up. I got 100 and something subscribers, and a couple videos got like over 2,000 views. So that's what's up, And I'm back. That's why I was gone for a year, And that's what not many people can say that they were murdered, you know what I mean? I can, you know what I mean? But it was unsuccessful. It was successful for me because I lived through it, you know what I mean? I was brought back to life. I'm a fucking zombie. You can't kill me. My story's not finished yet, you know what I mean? I got stuff I need to do, so, you can't kill me. You can't kill this motherfucker, you know what I mean? Too many girls out there need to see me, you know what I mean? There's other shit I need to do though, but I'll show you my shit, you know what I mean? I figured out where I'm at. I gained a lot of weight in the fucking hospital. I'm a fat fuck. I'm not a fat fuck, but my clothes were fitted to begin with. I was skinny, very skinny, you know what I mean? And now I fit it. I fell into them, you know what I mean? Like, really fell into them. Looks like I'm packing some massive heat down there, because my pants are tighter, but whatever. And I gotta touch base with the subscribers, Keep subscribing if you're not, and write comments, whatever. I'm back, and I'll make more videos, you know what I mean? See you guys later.